Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Kennedy and this is my first video. I'm going to film my go-to red, brown, smoky eye, perfect for fall, of course. I mean, what else would I start my channel off with today? And I have already prepped my skin by cleansing and moisturizing with my e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. But I do think it is an awesome moisturizer. It's getting colder where I live and my skin has been drying out, and it's been doing a good job at minimizing the flakiness and the patchiness of my skin. So I don't know, I think I'm going to go in with my Benefit Professional to even out my pores in my T-zone, because I find that my pores are a lot bigger right here, and that's not cute at all. I also put some on my chin. And a small amount in the center of my forehead, and move that all around. I really do love Benefit's Professional because I do find that it visibly fills in my pores, smooths them out. I have no complaints about it, although some moisturizers don't react well with it and it will kind of, I don't know, pill up, I guess. But for the most part, it's okay. I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Palette. This is in the shade Light, and I am just going to, obviously, contour a little bit. So I'm going to go in with the very lightest shade right here, and that is Fair. And I'm going to take a small brush, just a small flat brush. I don't know the brand. I actually think a family member bought it from Walmart, but it's a synthetic brush, I believe. It actually might be good. And I'm just going to draw it under here. And do that under the other. And at this point, you start looking like a warrior or something. You're ready to go to war, but you just gotta keep on going. I'm gonna go in with the same brush and take a mixture of these bottom two brown shades, Java and Light Sculpt. I'm gonna contour. Right up here a little bit, not too much, because sometimes I find when I personally put it up here, because I'm so fair, it will make me look like I have cake face. It'll make me look really orange when I try to blend it out. So I don't put a lot on. I'm just going to put a little bit down my nose to slim up my nose. Okay. Now I'm going to take a damp beauty blender. This one is by Real Techniques. I personally have never tried the actual beauty blender, but I really do like this one. It does the job perfectly fine, and I have not felt the need to go out and purchase the Real Beauty Blender as long as I've had this. So I'm going to go through and blend. Okay, once that is finished and all blended out, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in the number 203 Nude Beige. but I'm just gonna dot this all over my skin. And again, take a beauty blender to it. I'm gonna travel this also down my neck because you want to not have a mask and just chisel it out with foundation and natural skin. That's not cute, I promise. Beauty blender again and blend that out. And this just really, putting the contour under my foundation, I found has just really helped keep it more natural. I mean, as natural as like layers of makeup can get, I guess. Because I am so fair, I found in the past that contouring sometimes really just looks muddy on my skin, makes me look orange. Sure, it goes into your hairline the best of your ability. Okay, to finish up the face, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I seriously love this stuff so much. This isn't fair, by the way. This is definitely worth all the hype that has been going on about it. It's so full coverage. It is so long lasting. Oh my gosh. I don't sleep very much and this takes care of it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit today because I did already go in with that cream contour highlight. And we don't need it stark white, but I am just gonna go. Okay, next I'm gonna take the NYX HD Studio setting powder. It's just a translucent silicone powder, I guess. It's one of my favorites. I use it almost every day. Next, I'm gonna take this Morphe brush, big fluffy brush. This is MB1, I believe. I may be wrong. But then I'm just gonna put this all over my face. Blend it out even more. Okay, I'm gonna start on my brows. I am using Anastasia's Dip Brow Pomade in Taupe. I'm gonna brush out my brows. I am using the Anastasia brow brush that comes with it. Okay, one brow is done. I will be back once the other one is done as well. Alright, I'm back. Finished brows. I went in and I set them with my L'Oreal Brow Gel Clear stuff. I don't know, it's not the best, but it works. Gets the job done, keeps those hairs in place.
Keeps them on fleek.
It's time to start the eyes. So I'm going to go on with my Morphe 350M palette. I have the all matte palette because I'm a sucker for mattes. Like, I don't use shimmers all that much. Kind of wish I would have went in and bought the 350 just normal palette, but you know what? This one is awesome. So I'm going to take this long, fluffy blending brush. Again, this is just one from Walmart that came in a makeup set last Christmas that I got from a family member. I actually, now looking at it, I do think it's like goat hair or something, but it works. I'm going to take this first lightest shade and I'm going to go all over the eyelid and up into the brow bone. This is just really setting the concealer and everything, and just making sure that we have a good base to blend and build up on. So, next up, I'm gonna take a transition color. I'm gonna take this kind of like this middle color. I don't know, it's like a yellowish brown color. Not the prettiest color, but it'll work as a good warm transition shade. So I'm just taking this in my crease with the same big fluffy brush, and in circular motions I'm gonna pull that up towards my brow, like the tail of my brow. Windshield wiper motions, you know, just blend, blend. Okay, just gonna continue blending. Alright, and I am putting it heavier in the corner because with my eye shape I like to not do the all over heaviness. I like to keep it in the corner. Personally, that's how my eyes look best, I think. Then I'm going to take, maybe if I can find it. Okay. This is called Face Secret Small Shading Brush. Bought this years ago from Sally's, and it's just this tiny little brush. It's good for getting right in the crease, defining, you know, it's just a good brush. I'm gonna go in next with these two like reddish brown shades right there. I think they're awesome for doing a warm brown smoky eye. I love them, and I'm just gonna put them right in this corner. Lightly pull this into the crease, but mainly in this far corner area. And then, of course, gonna take the same blending brush with nothing on it, or, you know, whatever product is left over, and blend that all together. Blend, blend, blend. Seriously, people, you gotta blend. I'm gonna take that small brush again and go back in with those two colors. I really just like to make sure that I don't lose any of the color, and then I'm gonna go back in with the same brush and blend again. Y'all get the idea. Switch back and forth between small and big shading brushes. Make sure it's all blended. And I do this until I find the color payoff that I want. I'm going to go in with that first light shade that we took to set all over. And I'm just going to kind of blend out this edge with it. We do not want harsh lines, let me tell you. Okay, so once we have our base defining browns, I guess, I'm gonna take my lid color, and I think what I'm gonna do today is take ColourPop's Super Shock Shadow and Amaze. It's just this really pretty, like, bronzy, gold, beautiful, sparkly shimmer shade. I'm going to take this on my finger and apply it right on the lid. I do find for sure these shadows apply best with your fingers, and you can blend them out later easily as well. Okay, now that that's on, I'm going to deepen up everything even more. This is where I'm going to add the red, the really, really warm tones. take my small brush again. I kind of wiped it off, and I'm going to take this dark red right down there. It's the darkest red in this palette, and I think it is just gorgeous. And I'm going to apply that right over where I put those dark warm browns, very lightly. And now I'm actually going to switch it up and go in with a Morphe brush. I have worn off what the name of this Morphe brush is. It's just a pretty dense blending brush. It's a synthetic brush, I believe. And I'm just going to go in and blend. Okay, that eye is done. I'm gonna go on to this eye and I will be right back. All right, we're back. I have finished this eye. They're looking good, they're looking warm, they're looking smoky. All we want, right? And next, I'm gonna take another tiny, small, flat brush. This is just a brush another family member had gotten me. And I don't know the brand of this one either, but you know, any brush around the shape that you use to highlight or press on some shadows will work perfectly fine. I'm gonna go in with Makeup Geek's Shimma Shimma on this brush, and I'm gonna highlight this inner eye area. Just gonna pat. Under the brow bone. All right. And then I'm gonna smoke out the under eye area. I'm gonna take another one of these brushes from that same set that I just used. It's just really small, dense, perfect for smoking out that under eye. I'm gonna take another Makeup Geek shadow in Latte. It's just a light warm brown. I use this a lot for transition colors, but today I'm using it underneath my eye. And we're gonna smoke it out. Okay, then I'm going to go in with my last shadow tray. Another Makeup Geek shadow in Cocoa Bear. This is a staple for anyone that wants to have a perfect warm brown. I love this brown. I use this in almost every single look that I do. Just going to put that right over where I put Latte. I'm not bringing that one quite far in, but still pretty much putting it right on top. I'm going to take that Morphe brush again, and we're going to blend. Kind of all I've been talking about this whole video is blending. Okay, we are all smoked out. And that is about it for the eyeshadows. Finally, I am going to put on some falsies. I'm using the Ardell Demi Wispies. I need to go out and get some more because these ones are looking pretty worn out, but these are my favorite everyday lashes. I just think they complement every eye shape. Then I'm also taking the Duo Eyelash Adhesive Clear. It's awesome, works really good. Just putting a thin strip on the lash band. I set this down while I glue the other one, just because you want to make sure with any eyelash glue that it dries quite a bit till it starts to get tacky. Just because if you don't, it's not going to lay on your eye right. It's a big mess. I think that's why a lot of people get deterred when they do try to put on false eyelashes, because they don't know how long you're supposed to be letting the glue dry. And no, you don't want to dry it completely, but till it's tacky. And that can take 30 seconds or longer, I find. So yeah, that is a big tip with false eyelashes, is just making sure you let them sit enough. And honestly, you don't need to put on a lot of glue on the lash. Just a very thin strip will work. The thicker you put on the glue, the longer it's going to take for it to dry. So, okay. This first lash, I'm going to blow on it until, you know, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds. I just like to make sure it's as tacky as possible, that it will work on my eyes, and it's not going to slip all over the place to make a big mess. Okay, and we're gonna put this on our eye. Try to keep it as close to your natural lashes as possible, just so it blends a lot better. And I first place these on with my fingers, and then I'm gonna go in with tweezers. And we're just to set these in place. Okay. I like to just squeeze it against my eyelashes. Not the best, but that's just what I find works well for me. That's how I keep them on there. That's how I keep them stuck and blended well. So let me do this eye and I'll be right back. We are back. Lashes are on, looking good. Now I'm going to go in with my Clinique Skinny Stick in black, and I'm going to tightline the under part of my eye. And sorry, this looks terrible. It's not cute. I apologize. Going in with mascara, and yeah, a lot of people put on mascara before they put on their lashes. That's probably better. I'll be honest with you, I cannot stand to do lashes like that. I have to put the mascara on afterwards. Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know, it's just how I do it. So I'm going in with this Voluminous Butterfly Intensa. This is by L'Oreal. It's just in black. And I'm just going to coat the top and bottom lashes. Alright, eyes are done. They're smoky, they are warm, they are so fall appropriate, and alright, I'll give you a close up. Okay, now finishing off with the most important part is highlight. I'm gonna go with my Jaclyn Hill / Becca Champagne Pop Palette. Queen did magic with this. She is amazing. This is a true piece of art. Swear to God. Okay. It's kind of really dirty right now because I use it every single day, but I'm going to go with Champagne Pop. I'm just going to take this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and take that on the side of it, tap it off, and now we're going to glow into the heavens. Yes, I mean really. Just take a moment. This highlight. Perfect. Okay. And to top everything off with my face, I'm going to go in with that first Morphe brush. And I am just going to make sure everything is blended. All excess powders are off. Because we do not want cake face. And I today don't really feel like doing a lipstick. I actually work tonight and it's just easier if I just put on a gloss. So I'm just going to go in with this Bath & Body Works Golden Glow lip stuff. What is it? Lip butter. Okay. That finishes up the look. I'll give you another close-up. Alright. Well, thank you guys, and it's been fun shooting my first video, and there will be lots more to come. Mwah. Thank you.